and I were lucky enough to watch it earlier in the week, and honestly, in the cinema, we were all laughing out loud.
It was a tonic.
It's so fantastic.
It's a tonic.
Truly.
Yes, excellent word for it.
It truly is a tonic, and you know, it's quite chaotic to watch this time round because the swap now that's happening.
It's 4 ways.
You become your soon-to-be step-granddaughter.
Yes.
Lindsay becomes her daughter.
Yes.
And much chaos ensues. So how much fun was it to make as it was for us to watch it?
Well, so at the end of the movie, there's a very special sort of blooper reel that they've put as the tag of the movie. And what it does is it actually shows you really what it was like to do it. Because, you know, it's a Disney body swap comedy, right? I mean, that's the trope, right? So if you don't believe it, the movie doesn't work. And so there's a moment, I don't care how much you talk about it, how much you plan for it, when they call action and you have 4 people pretending to be different people and different ages, and you're all looking in a mirror together, and you're all kind of reacting, and the dialogue's really funny, and we were laughing, we could barely get through it. That's the moment when I knew the movie would work. It was the moment when I knew the first movie would work, when Lindsay and I were looking in the mirror, because that's the whole movie, right? It hangs on the belief that you believe that we have switched. That's the swap. And so I just feel like it's a tonic, but that was the moment. That's how much fun we had. And you see it at the end of, if you stick around for the end of the movie, you will see how much fun we had.
Yeah, you do. And you really pushed for this movie to happen.
Did.
But it sort of had to be at the perfect time in a way, didn't it?
I mean, look, how old are you?
32.
Okay. It would be hard to think that you could have a 15-year-old at 32. The truth is that Lindsay had to be old enough to have a 15-year-old daughter. And so people would ask me about the movie over and over again, always wherever I went around the world, here, Australia, you know, Asia, it doesn't matter. And I would say, yeah, no, we'd love to do it. We'd love each other. We'd all have a great time. Lindsay has to be old enough to have a teenager, or the movie doesn't work. And then finally, I think it was in Australia, someone said, well, she is. And I was like, what do you mean? Because I've known her since she was 15. She's in my, you know, she's a young girl, and now she's a young mommy, and I know her as this young girl, so I don't know how old she is. So someone told me, and I was like, oh, well, then we can make a movie. Let's go. Let's go.
And we're so happy that this film has been made. Now, this film, the making of it actually was a bit inspired by Shooty, right? And what you saw him do in Barbie. You're inspired a little bit.
So the reason we're in cinemas.
The shock.
The reason Freakier Friday is in cinemas August 8th. Friday. Is that there was a discussion, as there always is now, between streaming and theatrical. Streaming, theatrical. Yeah. And there was a conversation about it, and I may be a little bossy, and I may have called all of my executives at Disney and said, I have one word for you, Barbie. Because the Barbie was a great example of how families, women, predominantly women, but men, and families and all generations will go to the movies together, because that's what the movies are really about. Movies in a theater are about families coming together, laughing, crying, connecting, holding hands, and that's what Barbie did, and I believe that's what Freakier Friday and what Freaky Friday did. That's why we made another one.
Yeah. And it's going to do that.
Oh,
but we have to quickly ask as well about another project that people sitting at home here, I'm telling you, are going to fall apart when you tell us what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
Well, there's a rumor that may be true that I am going to play Jess Fletcher in Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, my gosh.
Icons only.
Movie.
She's passed out.
Icons only.
You know, obviously it will be, there is nothing, no one is going to touch Angela. There's just no one that's going to touch her. But I will bring my own...
Typewriter.
My own curiosity. You know, she is there's a lot, what I'm really known for in my family of origin is this.